Kanye West is missing. He's been in news headlines for months for all the wrong reasons. But for the past week or so, he's stayed silent, which is not like him at all. He's very controversially opinionated and always holds his ground, so the fact that he's gone missing is a huge deal. There's rumours that he's dead. There's also rumours that he's been kidnapped by the very elite society he continuously tries to expose. There's so many rumours about Kanye's whereabouts that we need to debunk. So grab your popcorn and get ready. And don't forget to subscribe so you can be updated with all the latest tea. The rumours that Kanye went missing only really sort of started to worry fans after his ex-business manager exposed that they have been unable to locate him amid the ongoing lawsuit against Kanye and his company. Now that's a pretty big thing to hide from, and the fact that paparazzi haven't seen him or interviewed him in a while is truly worrying, because as we all know, he's always out in the streets happily being interviewed by random strangers, sharing his warped views with the world. In recent months, West has been at the heart of a number of controversies, including making anti-Semitic remarks online and in interviews, and allegedly showing explicit photos of his ex-wife Kim Kardashian to Adidas staff, and claiming that George Floyd, a black man who died after police officer Derek Chauvin knelt on his neck for 9 minutes, actually died from an OD despite medical examiner evidence that suggests he was killed by police. Kanye has been vocal and open and very proud of all that he's accomplished this last year, despite his views on everything being the reason he lost $500 million and ruined all of his business deals. Due to his former business manager unable to locate Kanye has not yet been served the lawsuit papers. According to the US Sun, the court filing stated, "We were advised about a new law firm for defendants, but not a specific point of contact. We subsequently learned of information in the news that the law firm identified as new counsel was not affiliated with the defendants. Accordingly, we have not been able to serve defendants through the counsel. As a general matter, we have had difficulty confirming the best current address of Kanye West." The filing continued. For Mr. West, despite our diligent efforts, we were unable to ascertain his current residential address and therefore have not yet made attempts to serve him personally. Instead, we have attempted to service him by mail at multiple possible addresses. According to the docs, he attempted to serve Kanye at 3 separate addresses in California, his home in Hidden Hills, Malibu, and Calabasas. The package to one address was returned to the sender. Thomas and his team added, "We will continue to make diligent and reasonable attempts to serve defendants, even going as far as hiring appropriate agencies to help them locate him." So what is this lawsuit that Kanye is allegedly running from all about? Clearly he doesn't have much money left after losing it all after his dramas in 2022, so losing another $4.5 million is actually quite a lot to Kanye. It makes sense that he'd be on the run. So Kanye's lawsuit looks a little something like this. He was supposed to get paid $300,000 per month, but only ended up working 3 months, which he allegedly did not receive payments for, court documents claim. In a January 2022 meeting detailed in the complaint, Thomas mentioned that the Praise God singer allegedly became heated and aggressive and screamed at Mr. John, saying he didn't want to work with him anymore. The lawsuit claimed, when confronted by the 18-month commitment that had just been made, Mr. West stated words to the effect of, "The 18-month term was bullshit, and you're insane for even thinking I would stick to it." Thomas sued $4.5 million for damages, which includes the $900,000 he was allegedly owed for his work and the remaining months he was guaranteed per the contract. Kanye West said some major things about the Illuminati before he went missing, including this.
They can't control you, they try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? That I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Now in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
And now Kanye himself is missing. Did what he say foreshadow himself going missing?
Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control trauma. They could control Shaq. They could control Charles Barkley. They could control LeBron James. They could control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, not you.
Send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody.
Another reason for Kanye allegedly being missing or on the run, if he wasn't already kidnapped by the Illuminati for exposing them, would be the fact that he's really upset his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. So I recently watched Kim Kardashian's interview about him, where she was literally crying about how hard it was to co-parent with someone like Kanye. She'd then gone on to state how she was dreading the day her kids find out what an out-the-gate person their dad is. And it wasn't long after this interview that Kanye disappeared. So let's break down the juiciest parts of that hour-long interview that struck a nerve in Kanye and led him to hide away from the world. The fact Kim discussed her co-parenting relationship with Kanye in this exclusive interview was huge, because Kanye is constantly in so many scandals and controversies, and Kim said that she's protected him in the eyes of her kids, so they don't know everything that's going down in the media. They'll eventually find out, but for now her kids don't really get the full scope of how he's behaving. Kim said that she'd protect her children to the end of the earth. Kim also said that she puts a smile on her face when her kids play their dad's music, but as soon as she drops them off to school, she'll just cry about it because of basically how horrible Kanye treats her.
Like, I could be going through something, but if we're riding to school and they want to listen to their dad's music, no matter what we're going through and no matter what is happening in the world, like, I have to have that, smile on my face and blast his music and sing along with my kids. And
Kim also talked about her own father and said that she had the best dad and wants that for her kids. That's why she won't bring that negative energy into her home in terms of discussing what's happening in the world with Kanye. And I guess in a way this interview helps share Kim's side of the story in terms of her divorce and what's going on. Meanwhile, Kanye is out here getting interviewed by whoever every single day of the week. He's literally letting paparazzi into his life and just spitting out straight negativity and shitting on Kim's name. Kim has kept her silence this whole time and doesn't speak to anyone about Kanye except this one interviewer. People are now saying that it sucks for Kim that she has to keep her mouth shut, but in the long run, people realize why Kim is keeping her mouth shut, and it's for the sake of her kids. So yeah, Kim went on to say one day her kids will thank her for not sitting there and bashing their dad.
one day, my kids will thank me for not sitting here and bashing their dad when I could. Of course, all the crazy shit.
As we know, Kanye is constantly speaking about his ex-wife in the media and getting away with it. Kim has stayed silent for so long, and this is the only real time that she's spoken out about Kanye. And whatever it is she said really struck a nerve with Kanye, because he's gone silent now. He's disappeared. It's like he's embarrassed almost at his behavior and how he's handled their divorce. The one thing Kim does differently to Kanye is that she never openly bashes the other parent to her kids. Could this interview be the very reason Kanye has had an epiphany and decided to stop humiliating his family with his antics? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.